Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. If you're new, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup enthusiast who absolutely loves color, and if that's your thing, I'd love it if you could subscribe. Today I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, swatches, try-on, first impressions haul using a couple items from the Melt Cosmetics Beetlejuice collection. I'm so excited to try this out. It's been sitting here for a little bit, and now I finally have time to try it out. So if you guys want to see what I think about this and see the look that I create, then please keep on watching. So as you can see, I'm wearing a green wig and a striped shirt in honor of this collection. I know the green isn't quite the right green and the stripes are actually the wrong way, but I don't care. Let me just say, I've ordered from Melt before, and maybe just because I didn't order as much last time, I got heavily hit with duties. So if you don't know, I am Canadian. I live in Toronto. And Melt, I believe, is an American company. So we've actually got like the Canadian border like import form. I'm going to just censor my address. But yeah, this is like the duties, like the customs form. Didn't happen last time. And then also I've got, let's just hide my address here. I've got like all this stuff that the value of the item and everything from the US Postal Service, I guess, when it entered Canada. So I had to pay about $24.48 Canadian in duties. So about $25 in duties for something worth $86 US. Oh no, you know what it was? It was just taxed. That's so interesting. That is so weird. So I had to pay HST, which is our harmonized sales tax. That's just tax that goes on like every Canadian item, like, you know, when you're buying something in the store, like everything, you know, those kind of taxes. So that was $14.53 Canadian. And then I had to pay a $9.95 handling fee. So actually this wasn't duties, it was just taxed, which is really odd. That hasn't happened to me before. Duties were actually $0. I don't understand why I have to pay taxes on this, but okay. Anyways, so let's open this up. Okay, so I'll just cut through. Okay. So we open her up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we open it up and we've got the inside is custom designed with the Beetlejuice, like black and white and green. It says, "Thank you, we love you, meltcosmetics.com. We have, oh, that's so cute. Okay, so we have this little postcard with the campaign, some of the campaign artwork or like makeup looks. So that's cool. We've got, they included a little sticker. All right, that's cute. Okay, we have my my packing slip, and it's just signed off. AG, I assume, is, I don't know if that's the owner or just whoever was working, packing things up. Oh my god. Okay, so it's securely wrapped in, we got all this tissue paper, and then we got some bubble wrap. I'm so excited. Okay, so we have the palette, which is wrapped in bubble wrap. And then I ordered, what did I order? Okay, so I'm just gonna put this down over here. So then I ordered Pigment Paint and a gel liner. So Pigment Paint, I think, is just like a liquid eyeshadow. And then the gel liner is obviously a gel liner. I've honestly been trying to brainstorm when I've been planning for this video. I've been trying to brainstorm the look that I'm gonna do, and I still have absolutely no clue. So I really want to try out a bit of everything because this is the first impressions. I do plan to do a 3 looks 1 palette with this, so stay tuned for that one day when it happens. I've just got like a lot of makeup. I've just got a lot of makeup that I impulse bought, and I want to film, and then I have to edit that, and just making time for everything. It's a lot. And like, I don't even get paid to do this, so this is just what I do in my spare time, so I don't know. It's hard to stay motivated sometimes, but anyways. Okay, so it's pretty securely wrapped. It looks like 2 layers of bubble wrap, so I really hope it's, you know, safe inside. Oh my god. Oh my god, this palette artwork. This is just the outer box. Anyways, this is the, I think it's called the unit carton, the outer box. Look at that. Oh my god, this is stunning. And it's like a soft matte paper. This is absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got the ingredients on the back. Oh, there is a bit of a sheen on here. This is beautiful. This is insane. Look at this palette. This is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this before. This is so retro. It feels very 90s, which I think Beetlejuice came out in the mid 90s, so mid or late 90s? I don't know. I'll look it up after. Oh my god, this reminds me of like toys and accessories that like I had or my friends had growing up. This is insane. I love this. Wow, this is incredible. Okay, so let's open it up. Okay. What? Okay. So I open it up and there's this like, oh my god, is this almost, okay, I don't think, wow, this palette is beautiful. This isn't a cell, is it? It almost looks like, oh, okay. No, it can't be because this is protecting the shades, but this reminds me of, like, this looks like cells from like animation, or I guess like, I don't know if they'd have it for film. Oh, that's so cool. It's like a still from the movie. I don't know if you can really see it at all. So this is like, instead of that normal like plastic clear sheet that goes over the shades in a palette to protect them, like if there's a mirror, it was this instead. This is just so creative. I love this. Wow. This is the palette. It's very heavy. Like it's substantial. So this is a palette. It's 8 shades. I can't. This is so beautiful. We got a nice big mirror over here. This is stunning. This is absolutely stunning. I love this. I realized that I forgot to film swatches on the same day that I filmed everything else. So I'm going to be doing arm swatches as well as eye swatches today. And I'm probably going to include this right before doing the actual video so you can kind of see what all the shades look like, and then I'll do a look at the end of the video, or like towards the other part of the video. Okay, I'm just gonna mention, because I also forgot to mention this when I was filming the other stuff, but I ordered this stuff on November 30th and it arrived December 13th. So about 15 days, really not that bad at all. Looks like it came from California, so really not that bad. Okay, I guess that's everything. Let's just get into swatching. So I'll do arm swatches first and then I'll swatch on my eyes. So I'm gonna do the top row. So I'm gonna go left to right, top to bottom. First shade is Beetlejuice, but it's spelled weirdly. Next shade is Paranormal. Next is Draw a Door. Next is Neurotic. Next is Recently Deceased. Next is Lost Souls. Next is Little Accident. And the last shade is Bioexorcist. So that's all the shades. And I just realized as I was swatching that all of the matte shades have Beetlejuice pressed into them, and then all of the metallic and foiled and satin shades don't have anything pressed into them. I'll also swatch the liner and pigment paint. I'm going to use the NYX Glitter Primer on the more metallic foiled shades and just a regular eye primer on the other shades. That's just what I would normally do. So I'll start with Beetlejuice. This is such a perfect lime green. Ooh, it kind of needs a little bit of help building up, but it might just be the primer that I used. I'll just show how it blends out. Alright, so this is the shade Beetlejuice. Next, I'm going to do Paranormal. This one I'm just going to spread on with my fingers since it's a metallic. That's how I would apply a shade like this anyways. This is the most dreamy midnight forest green. I'll actually just kind of blend a little with what I have on my brush. Actually blends out gorgeously. That's beautiful. So this one is Paranormal. I'm going to do the shade Draw a Door. So that's the shade Draw a Door. Okay, and then next I'm going to go into Neurotic. This one's so good. This might be my favorite shade in the palette. That is the shade Neurotic. I probably should have just done all of the mattes and then all of the like foiled, metallic, satin type shades, but I didn't do that. So what I think I'm going to do is just keep this side for mattes and this side for any more interesting ones, and then when we get to the liner and stuff, I guess we can do the same there. So we're going to go into Recently Deceased and Lost Souls. So Recently Deceased is actually going to go on this side. Lost Souls is going to go on this side. I wouldn't call this a full metallic, but it's more than a satin. But because it's sort of that hybrid, I think it might blend nicely. Yeah, this actually blends out really, really nicely. Like if you want something bold and smoky, this can give you that. So this is Recently Deceased. And now we're going to go into Lost Souls. Okay, I'm just being kind of sloppy right now, but just to show you, this one's a little more tricky to work with. I'm also not using my regular blending brush. So this is Lost Souls. Same thing as last time. We got Little Accident and Bioexorcist, and I'll be putting Little Accident on this side. This is Little Accident. Okay, and then Bioexorcist. So I think I like this color more than Lost Souls, but Lost Souls is more pigmented. So this is Bioexorcist. Okay, and then I'm going to do the matte liner and the pigment paint. Okay, so for these, normally I wouldn't prime my eyes. I think I'm just going to put down the NYX Glitter Primer on both eyes, just so there's a sticky base. I guess it doesn't really matter which side I do. I'm going to do the gel liner. This is actually in the shade The Afterlife. I don't mention it later on, so I'm mentioning it here. So normally I wouldn't put this all over my eye like this, but I just want to show you like the possibilities with this product. It's pretty versatile and it's very, very vibrant. And this seems to dry fairly quickly too, so I like that. So again, this is the gel matte liner in the shade The Afterlife. Okay, and then next is the pigment paint in the shade Utterly Alone. I also forgot to mention it later, so I'm mentioning it here. Okay, so that's the shade Utterly Alone. Alright, that's all the swatches, and let's move on to the tutorial and the look. Oh my god, what kind of look am I gonna do? Okay, so I only want to use this palette. Why are people not talking about this palette more? It is so beautiful. Wow. So we got 4 green shades and 4 purpley shades. I'm tempted to do a purple look because of course I am. And you know what, with this green wig, I think purple would be nice. Also, so I'm filming this actually on New Year's Eve, so this is going to be my New Year's look. Not like I'm doing anything because, you know, there's a pandemic going on. So I'm just going to be playing like board games basically with my in-laws. But I still want to look nice, so I'm thinking, even though like my eyes are really drawn to the green shades, but I think I'm going to do a purple classic elegant smoky eye. I have the shade Luxie from Shine by SD Cosmetics, which is actually, it's an eyeshadow shade, but I'm using it as a highlight today. And so I feel like, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, you'll see it when I zoom in. I feel like because I'm doing a green highlight, I think purple eyeshadow is the way to go. I don't usually prime my eyes that much, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to use a bit of the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. I don't love this one. It kind of makes my eyes look a little dry, so I'm just trying to use it up. I'm going to put my wig back just so it's not in my face. Okay, I know I look ridiculous, but easier when my hair is out of my face. I think I'm gonna start off, also like I love these shade names, they're so cute. So I'm gonna start with this shade. You know what, let's zoom in. So I'm going to start with the shade Draw a Door, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease for a little bit of color, and then we'll start with the purples. Okay, picked up on my brush really nicely. I think this palette will pair really nicely with the Gemini palette from them. So far, pigmentation wise, is really, really nice. Very reminiscent of the Gemini palette. So this is now the second palette that I've tried from Melt. Just like a little bit of color in the crease. Okay, I'm gonna take a smaller, flatter brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Bio Exorcist, and I'm gonna just put that right in my crease. Okay, there's like a tiny amount of kick up, barely any. Oh, that's a pretty color. Basically just like carving out my crease right now. I don't really have a plan with this look. I'm having a little bit of difficulty blending out this shade. I don't know if it's just how I applied it, because normally I don't stick shades like right in the depths of my crease. So I don't know if that's the issue. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to keep it relatively simple. I'm not going to do too much. I just want to try as many shades as I can. I'm going to take some of the NYX Glitter Primer. I'm going to put that just across my lid. I guess I'm sort of doing like a pseudo cut crease. I don't want it too defined. I want a little bit of distinction between the two areas. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm thinking I'm going to put the Pigment Paint kind of as my like outer V, and then I'm going to use the gel liner as just a normal gel liner, just do like a wing. Yeah, so on my lid, I don't think I'm going to use all the purple shades. I definitely want to use this guy, and I'm thinking maybe I'll use this guy as well. I guess I'll start on the inside, work my way out. So I'm just going to take the same small brush, dip into Little Accident. Oh yeah, it is, I guess it's kind of a satin. Okay, yeah, it does definitely have a strong metallic shift. Oh, that's very pretty actually. This is a look on its own. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Lost Souls, which is a matte shade. I feel like this might look a little weird, but I don't really care. Oh, that is beautiful. It's about as much as I'm gonna go, I think. Okay, I just want to like blend these two shades together a bit more, because you can very clearly see the distinction between them. You know what? I'm going to go a little bit into Recently Deceased, just along the line where those two colors meet, because I feel like the textures are kind of not loving each other. There we go. It's like a little more seamless. It looks a little crazy, I know. Oh, this is magnetic, I think. Huh. Okay, next, let's work on this, what do they call it? Pigment Paint. I'm gonna just use a small angled brush for it. All right, I guess I'll just dip it in. Okay, so it's very much a gel texture. It's a little hard to pick up on a brush. I don't know if this is the best way to apply it. Oh man, look at that color. Okay, this is definitely not the right look for this type of product. This is a pretty thick formula, like I can definitely feel it on. It doesn't feel super like sticky or tacky, but like I definitely can kind of feel it a little bit pulling the like at the wing area. Gonna see if I can sort of blend these two together using Lost Souls. You can definitely see the demarcation, so I kind of want to just blend it a little bit better. I don't have a deep enough shade in this palette, and right now I don't want to go into other shades. Okay, that looks alright. Just patting it on top, and it kind of creates actually a really nice gradient. I've lost some of the shine, but it blends together better. I'm gonna do the liner, and I want to add a bit more glitter primer just along my lash line because I really want to make that pop. So we're just gonna stamp it very lightly. I'm not planning to apply too much liner. So I'm just going along my lash line. I'm curious if the pigment paint is safe for your lips because I think that would be really, really interesting. Because this is eyeliner, I'm gonna use a very, very teeny brush, and let's just dip in. I'm worried that this product is gonna dry out really quickly. We will find out. I've never used this type of product before. This brush might be a little big, but let's try it. Okay, yeah, stamping it is definitely the way to go. I'm happy that I put it down with a smaller brush, but just to build up the intensity, like, you have to stamp the product. I have my lashes on, and I was filming the kind of like outro sequence, and then I realized that I forgot to do lower lash line. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I'm just going to take a little bit of Draw a Door, and then I'm going to put a little bit of Neurotic towards the inner corner. And then I'll take some of Neurotic. I probably should have just done this as an inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna bring it up to there. It's not quite light enough for my skin tone to use as a highlight. I think for deeper skin tones, this could be a really cool highlight. Okay, I guess that's it now. All right, so this is the final look. I am thrilled with the way that this look turned out. This might be one of my favorite looks that I've ever done, but I think it's like, I mean, it's nothing revolutionary. It's pretty much like the same type of look that I do all the time. These colors are absolutely phenomenal. Everything worked like a dream. I'm just so impressed by this collection because normally I just have zero patience for any collaboration that doesn't really relate to makeup. Although I guess you could argue that Beetlejuice and like any Tim Burton movie has like such a strong visual aesthetic that you can kind of make the connection. But like in general, any kind of franchise, any celebrity who doesn't do makeup, who doesn't have anything to do with makeup, I roll my eyes at those collaborations. When I heard that Beetlejuice and Melt were collaborating, I'm like, it's a really weird collaboration, like zero interest. It's just another one of these, like, take a big recognizable franchise that millennials love and go for that nostalgia and make a makeup collection and they'll buy it. And then I saw what was in the collection and I was like, okay, I might have to eat my words. And now I'm definitely eating my words because this collection, I mean, I know like I don't have the whole collection, but I tried to get, I guess, kind of like one item per category minus the lips because I've got too many lip products. So I think I did every other category. I mean, I love Melt Cosmetics. I am a big fan of their products. I only have one other palette from them, but I've admired other products from afar. This collection is outstanding. I can't wait to play with it some more. Let's just take a look. The eyeshadows blended out beautifully. The only one that I had trouble with, as I mentioned, was Bioexorcist, but I think that just might have been the way that I applied it. And then the other shades worked beautifully, so pigmented. Neurotic, that shade that I put on my inner corner and kind of inner part of my eye, it applied stunningly. I didn't even put eye primer down there, and it looks absolutely beautiful. The Pigment Paint might be the star of the show. It's so gorgeous. I wish I could have just done a look with that alone, but you know, wanted to give the other items their time to shine. It also blended beautifully with the eyeshadow. Which one did I use? Lost Souls. Surprisingly beautiful blending over there. I mean, you can see kind of where it ends, but like, oh, I use Lost Souls and I also use Recently Deceased. But like, honestly, beautifully blended. What else? The only one that I kind of had a little trouble with was the gel liner. Granted, I don't use gel liners, so that might have been why. No, it's not cracking, but I might have just applied a little too much to try and build up that pigmentation. But I mean, it is so vibrant, like you can definitely see it. A thing that I find with some products like this, like anything that sort of looks neon without actually being neon, is the intensity tends to fade after you put it on. It kind of like oxidizes a little bit. I'm not finding that so far with this. It's beautiful. I love the effect that it gives. I love the choice of colors in this collection. I'm very particular when it comes to my purples. I like cool toned bluish purples. Anything that's kind of warmer tone purple leaning into pink, I don't love. And I am in love with these purples with this whole collection. I think the choice and curation of colors was expertly done. I mean, also they're pulling on the color palette of the movie, so I definitely feel like the colors fit with the color scheme of the movie. And then because I like cooler tone purples, I'm glad that they included this one for the Pigment Paint. Expertly done collection, just overall perfect, wouldn't change a thing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my purchase. I'm so happy with the look that I was able to create using these products. I give every single product easily an 11 out of 5. Excellent, 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 excellent. I want to practice with this product a bit more to get better at it. And I don't think I would apply it over eyeshadow next time. I feel like there might be just too many products that it's trying to layer on top of. I'm not really sure. Oh, okay, yeah, it's starting to crack a little bit over here. But I did put like many layers of the product on, so that might be why. Overall, like I'm so overwhelmed by how much I love this collection. Melt Cosmetics, excellent, excellent collection. Fabulous products as always. So pleased with my purchase, and I can't wait to try these out some more. So stay tuned for my 3 looks 1 palette video, which will one day go up. I'm gonna try and make that a priority, because I can't wait to use this palette and this collection some more. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this look, if you tried anything from this collection before. If you like the type of looks that I do here on my channel and you want to see more, I post tons of photos, sometimes with the looks that I do here on my channel, and then sometimes just other looks on my other social media, so I'd love it if you could follow me there. I've got links for everything in the description box below. If you guys have any constructive criticism or any just like video ideas that you'd like to see here on my channel, I'm always open to hearing that. Feel free to comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications, and that way you'll get updated every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next time.